Hello guys, welcome back once again to my channel where we talk about immigration. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about the new migration pact going on in Germany and how um, the Turkish government is also forcing immigrants to sign their deportation warrant in detention. Things are getting out of hand when it has to do with immigration, and the European countries will never remain the same again after this time because they are trying to flush. In fact, some citizens are totally against immigrants, especially when it has to do with the attacks on their institutions, especially the police. Remember that a failed asylum seeker, a migrant from one of these Muslim countries, is it it's not Syria, something like that, attacked a police officer in Germany and stabbed the man to death. So that has sparked outrage, and also other crimes that immigrants are committing, making it very obvious that the countrymen and women are being fed up with the attitude of these immigrants. These are Nigerians who are protesting in Germany. I'll play you that video in a jiffy. So what we have on the other side is Germany approves parts of new security package, but discussions continue. And we are going to be looking at what this package is. And if you take a look under here, you will see that the Turkish government or Turkish immigration is forcing migrants to sign their own deportation papers and other abuses reported there. So Turkey is not a place for people to migrate to. It's very tough right there, even though I've not been there. So let's quickly take a look. The German parliament has given the green light to a new security package, but discussions continue over how wide-reaching the measures should be. Now, this package is designed to improve security in Germany, state the government, and include stricter rules around asylum and migration following a series of deadly knife attacks. I told you about that very guy who stabbed police officers. You can see. So these Muslim migrants who enter these European countries come here and they cause a lot of problems. Although they are not the only ones causing problems, but their problems are at different stages. You'll be surprised to see somebody praying inside a train and blocking the road. Is that the tradition of European countries? So although I don't blame these guys doing it, I blame the European people. They are the reason why all these things can happen. The Europeans, so some of them, do stupid things. They do stupid things. I must tell you to be sincere. I don't see how somebody can come into your country and start seeking, what do you call it? Start seeking Sharia law. You come all the way from Palestine, where Israel is bombing, where there is fight in Gaza, or you come from Lebanon, or you come from Syria, Yemen, Egypt, name them, and you come here, you form a coalition and you start disturbing the European people, and the government is, you know, being adamant, or I don't know, and I don't know how to put it, anyways. But that's your own. We will not allow such things. Should not, because I cannot see a situation whereby a Christian or even all these ones who are forming LGBTQ can go to Palestine or all these countries to even show face. Even their women, their daughters, they deal with them in those countries. If you don't wear hijab, you're in serious problem. Then you come here, you also want to impose these same things, this same ideology on people you came to their land. Now look at the consequences, is what everybody is bearing, whether it concern you or not. You are bearing the same consequences. Meanwhile, you brought your ideology to Europe. You want to impose it on them. Even those who are not part of it are suffering it. On Friday, October 18th, after much discussion, the security package was approved in part, but both houses of parliament. The security package states the German government is meant to make Germany a safer place and include measures to limit the use of knife carrying, as well as tighter rules around asylum and migration. German Interior Minister Nancy Faeser described the package as the correct answer to the current threat to Germany's security, including Islamic terrorism, anti-Semitism, and threat from both left and right-wing extremist terrorist groups, stated a press release from Germany's Interior Ministry. You can see Islamic terrorism. I don't see any reason on this planet Earth how I'll be carrying a knife to attack a police officer. I don't know how that is going to be possible with me. I don't know. But this is the ideology of people. This is what people are thinking. But you see, most times you still see these same Europeans going to, oh, there was a safe corridor. We brought in 50 immigrants from Syria, from this one. At the end of the day, they grow up to start disturbing you. Then you come and start complaining, oh God, all this pact, all this measure that you are putting is rubbish. If you have not curbed the problem from the root, it's still there. Now, according to what we have here, they say the security package includes measures, to help fight irregular migration. This includes the possibility of using biometric data to establish the identity of anyone applying for asylum. According to the government, the package should make it easier to send people back, that is deportation, help strengthen the authorities fight violent Islamism, and tighten up rules around weapons. Package introduced following fatal attacks. Now, Germany's new security package was conceived in the summer following the fatal knife attacks perpetrated by suspects who were reported to be migrants or had had their asylum claims refused in Germany. Two drafts of new laws were put before both houses of parliament on October 18th. The first draft, which aimed to tighten interior security and reform the asylum system, was approved by the houses of parliament, the Bundestag or Bundesrat. The second draft, relating to strengthening Germany's fight against terrorism, was passed in parliament lower house, Bundestag, but not accepted by the Bundesrat, the Council of Regions. It was blocked primarily by the CDU/CSU leaders who felt the package didn't go far enough. Oh, they said the package was not far enough. They want stricter measures. Payment stopped. Okay. Now they say that a social security payment will be stopped for any asylum seeker who is found to actually be another EU state's responsibility. So what this means is that if you run from Italy to Germany or you run from France to Germany, that they are not going to be giving you money. They are not going to be paying you. According to the Dublin regulation, asylum seekers should apply for asylum in the first EU country of entry and can be sent back to that country if found to be applying for a second time elsewhere. The welfare payment will be stopped in these cases once the EU country has accepted to take back the asylum seeker in question, and when the German Federal Officer for Migration and Refugees, BAMF, deems that sending them back to this country is legal and possible. Any person who has been granted protection in Germany and then is found to have returned to their own country could also risk having their protection status removed. So if you have your German document, maybe like political asilo politico, and then you use that document to travel, and somehow they discover that you traveled to your country of origin, they will revoke it. This will apply to Ukrainian citizens who have a special dispensation within the EU for both protection status, but also are allowed to return to their own country as often as they like. The German government has also introduced more measures to help it prevent the financing of terrorism, stated the press release. And they also banned knife. Under the new laws, there will be a total ban on carrying knives to any public festival, sporting event fairs, exhibitions or market, and any other public event. There will be exceptions for those who might need a knife for their work, like delivery people and gastronomic businesses who might be working in these places. There will also be a ban on carrying knives on buses and trains. Each German state will be handed powers to carry out checks in stations to see if people might be carrying knives. Dangerous flake knives will also be banned. The German government also said it would be extending the duration of its border controls on September 9th. It confirmed there would be border controls for at least 6 months on the borders with France, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Denmark. Controls on the borders with Austria, Switzerland, Czech Republic, and Poland would also be extended. You see, and all the rest of this is not even a small stories. Now, they say that CDU-CSU calls for stricter measures. Okay, but before I give you this update, let us quickly take a look at the Nigerians who are protesting deportation in Germany now. I don't think I'll be able to look at that. What do you call it? The okay. Okay, these are Syrians. All right. Okay. Sorry. It wasn't Nigerians. I made a mistake. Those are Syrians, who are protesting against deportation. I think I also had one from Nigerians, but I don't know whether it's another one. Let me do this one. All right. So these are another. All right. So you can see the protests, and they are protesting the deportation to Sierra Leone and others too. Okay. So CDU and CSU calls for stricter measures. On Monday, October 21st, the conservative opposition parties CDU and CSU called for even stricter measures to be included in the security package. They said the facial recognition programs and access to safe data should be included in the package. The CDU-CSU spokesperson for internal security, Alexander Tron, CDU, told the Dusseldorf-based region newspaper, Rheinische Post, in an interview on Monday, we really need to add these measures to the government security package as it urgently requires improvements. So these people are not playing with anything this time around. If you commit a crime there, you are not going to, go free of it. Trump said that his party would do everything it could via an investigation committee regarding the measures to push their recommendations through. The investigation committee is a tool that the parliament can use when a law has been blocked by the Bundesrat, but not in the Bundestag. The committee includes members from both houses and means that they can usually work together to find a compromise on issues that get stuck. The Conservative Union is annoyed that the Liberal FDP party, part of the governing coalition, had blocked some of the security measures, as the party maintains that personal freedom and data freedom are more important issues. So these are the kind of issues that they are having now. Although this is a big news here, and I'm going to stop here on this one now. Okay. So Germany is getting tougher on daily basis. Let me know your own point. Or if you are living in Germany, let us know what is going on there, if we are getting it right from what we can get from the news agencies. I'll see you guys on the next video. Please share. God bless you.